Welcome back to more Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and just Thursday, enjoying my Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening rather, watching the NFL game, Commanders and the Packers. And I know, the big news is the Packers picked up Micah Parsons. Bruh, this dude is a motivated menace right now. And I think I'm gonna make that the thumbnail, a motivated menace. This man had 8 pressures in one game and a sack and a half. The Packers fans after the game were screaming, "Thank you, Jerry." I don't think Jerry really know what he was letting go. I just want to take a look at the pressures. We're gonna take a look at the pressures Micah Parsons had Thursday night versus the Commanders and how he just absolutely disrupted anything the Commanders thought they wanted to do. So welcome back to more Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans. Let's get this thing started. Welcome back, and let's get into it, man. Hit that like button if you have not done so. Subscribe if you've not done so as well, and let's just get to the mayhem that is Micah Parsons. I'm going to show you where he had it. I'm going to let it play, and then we'll talk about it on the afterwards. It's nuts. It's nuts. Just nuts. Just nuts. They got him lined up at a 4-eye, and he's taking on the guard. One-on-one. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just a little crossover stutter step. Bam, bam. He don't really put his hands on him. It's just his foot quickness is crazy. And now he's between both of them. And what are you doing, man? Why are you on the ground? Now he spins. He's right there with Jaden Daniels. Because what I do like about what Micah does is he rarely rushes past the quarterback. He gets to a certain depth and then he tries something else to try to be on that same level as the quarterback. And I noticed that earlier when I was kind of glancing over some of these clips. His effort is amazing. Let's go to the next one. Let's see if I can spot shadow him for you guys. On the edge right here. This is versus Tunsil. This is not the rookie. He did have some great reps versus the rookie, but this is versus Tunsil. That inside out crossover type move is nuts. It is nuts. Set out like you're going outside. Tunsil takes a huge first slide step, and he's off the ground when Michael decides to go inside. He no offensive lineman can change direction that fast. And now all he has to do now is try to get that shoulder past Tunsil. Tunsil does a decent job of adjusting, because keep in mind, Tunsil don't suck either now. Tunsil's pretty damn good. And actually, this is a good adjustment by Tunsil to try to fight back in it. But Micah's just relentless. He's just relentless. Jaden's moving the pocket because of Micah. He moved that way. He set up. He's moving the pocket based off solely what Micah's doing. Come to another. Where is he? Let's see. Right here. Over the tight end. Now this is versus the rookie right here. Simple. Simple for him. Fire off. Get the hands inside, especially with the tackle grabbing you outside. Extend. And I find where the quarterback is. Remember I said he rarely rushes past the quarterback? This little rip right here, and this rip puts him on the same level as the quarterback. If you see his foot right there, and you see Jaden's foot, ain't much difference. Ain't much difference. Now, if you want to be technical, he's a little bit past the quarterback, but you also got a 300-pounder pushing you. But he's still at a point where if he's close enough, he can rip that ball out and still get the sack. Now, they completed that one, but still, another pressure. On the edge again. By now we know where he is. I think this is the last one I'll spot shadow. sometime today. Oh, I said I was gonna let it play. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Taking constructive criticism, I gotta let it play one time before I talk about it. I do read the comments. I be listening. It's crazy. That is absolutely. And I would say they wrong for putting a rookie over there or putting him on a rookie. But hey, when you find the weak link, you go at it. And Micah off a dude fresh out of Oregon. That's Josh did the best he could. And Josh did the best he could. He's on the left side of the screen now on the end versus Connolly again. And I don't blame him. Look at that. Look. They try to chip him. He splits that immediately. His get off is so good that look, he's already taken one on his second step by the time the receiver tries to cut him off the chip. So now that double is split and he's still on the same path to get to the quarterback. He's single-handedly moving Jaden off his spot, and now everybody else can react. And honestly, you know, he's not a subject of this video, but a direct correlation to the type of night Micah had. Keyshawn Mixon, I think it's Mixon, had an amazing night. Number 25. Yeah, Keyshawn Mixon, because he knew they couldn't hold the ball. He knew he could sit on short stuff and be aggressive, and he had a night. Micah's on the end right here outside the tight end. Forces the tight end down. Takes on the puller to help. So this is their thing for getting help. Got that puller right there. And still, even on this guy, look at him. Look at his hands. His rip is crazy. His rip to go along with his foot speed and quickness is crazy. And then he still has the power to go with it too. And look, even after all that went on, all those different things were on in the background, he still get a chip or a hit on the quarterback. Right side of your screen versus Tunsil. That's a good rep right there. That's a really good rep. So he's coming off. Tunsil takes that hand. He slaps it down. Tunsil tries to replace, but before he can replace, he gets that shoulder turn, and now he has leverage on Tunsil. And again, he rarely rushes past the quarterback. And this is with Tunsil's pushing him. He's on the same level as Jaden. Now, it looks like Jaden looking at the receiver. I'm sure he's looking at what's happening on his left side. So I better get rid of this ball. And then he throws a bullet right into Devontae Wyatt, who knocks it down. And then we'll finish with this right here. It's crazy. Going outside, I'm gonna overset, stick my foot in the ground, get inside, and you can't change directions faster than I can. I'm gonna hit you with the rip as soon as you try to replace that hand. The double team is already split because I'm past him. Now I just got a hunt now. Another hit on the QB. Now there's also a clip I posted on Twitter earlier with 3 people blocking Micah Parsons. They had the tight end, the tackle, and the back all chipping on Micah Parsons, which is wild. And the menace that is Micah Parsons had a day versus the Washington Commanders. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Whatever your comments are about how Micah did, and is Green Bay possibly the best defense in football right now? Put the answers to those questions in the comment section. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace and love.